Okay, so welcome everybody. I'm Kate and I'm the creator of the Easy Entity Release app. I'm also a motion code, body code practitioner, and we are here today to talk about my new program, the 7 days of healing. That makes me jump. Okay, so yeah, I was just saying that I've kind of been in training to do this, to hold enough light to be able to do this for everybody. So there's quite a few people that have signed up, which is so awesome. So the 7 days of healing is 7 consecutive days of activated healing for people that sign up. There's around 60 people actually in the first week. So it runs week to week. It begins on a Sunday and ends on a Saturday. And everybody's in one group, so there's a lovely group dynamic, a group nurturing and supporting of each other. And people get to write their intention for the week of what they'd like. And then I activate, obviously I read everybody's intention. So there's actually a group intention that changes each week. For this upcoming week, it is self-mastery, which I really see as everyone just being able to master what is up for them right now. And to be able to hold more light, to be able to hold more light codes, and just to dial in. I put my glasses on so I can see. Hi, Colleen. Yeah, so Liesl said she's struggling to find her intention. I'll talk about that. So to be able to handle, to carry more light energy. So we're really using, so I created this just so that, hi Mary Ellen, so that we're not circling. I really wanted to find a way for people to stop circling and looping in their negativity and the darkness and their shadow. And I just saw, obviously working with hundreds of people, there's kind of a pattern that evolves. And I really feel with so much light coming onto the planet right now that we're just being able to hold ground at a higher and higher level. So we're now being able to ground and hold 13th dimensional consciousness, which is the sacred womb space, and there are people gridding for 14th dimensional consciousness. Okay, I've lost my train of thought there. So I saw that it's that we can do so much more. We're so much more powerful than we really know, and this is really an invitation for all of us. All of you to step into your power. And I see myself as like a scaffold. So I'm holding your intentions and setting space and placing these intentions in the quantum field, in the 0 point field space. And that creates a change in you over the week, but it's not a passive thing for you. There is a guided meditation for you to do every day, and there's also other steps for you to do every day, being outside in nature. So just to take care of yourselves and being more conscious, instead of just paying someone and saying, okay, do this hour session for me, or do this energy healing for me. I'm really seeing how if I scaffold this for you, then ultimately you can do this for yourself. So I'm a reflection, I'm a mirror for you, so you can see your own power through these 7 days and the consecutive 7 days. So like I said, this is running every week, beginning on Sundays. Okay, let me see what else I wanted to say. Okay, let me just look. Yeah, so someone mentioned intention. Your intention is really, really important, and it's really powerful. I'm telling people a maximum of 3 intentions. And at the highest level, we have the power to make our intention manifest in a second, like that, right? So like I said, I've been working on being able to hold space and do that and set your intention in the quantum field for everyone, and to make a dynamic change for all of you with your assistance and your participation. So your belief systems, your belief structures are really important. What you believe is possible. So if you have a lot of doubt, generally that is always a good belief, a good intention to have, to strip away any old programming, old beliefs that would keep you stuck in more of a third, fourth dimensional consciousness. So abroad, so if someone said, and obviously every intention that someone puts out there is perfect for them, but just say a broad intention like complete healing of mind, body and spirit, which is absolutely valid, right? And someone said to me, well, will that actually happen 100%? And that is completely dependent on you, and how much light you are able to let in, because every thought, every intention, everything physically manifested is light, it is energy. So if we are able to set ourselves up and hold that much light, then that complete radical healing, that radical awakening is possible. It's possible right now, right? But honestly, how many of us are experiencing that right now on the planet? Not many people. Okay, so the realistic, but it is coming. It really, really is coming. And we all are, it sounds cliche, but we all are in this together, this ascension journey, and nobody is left behind. So we're all here to facilitate this for one another, especially people in our own oversoul and in our monad groups. So what was I saying? So abroad, so something very broad, an intention. Okay, let me just tune in and ask 1 second. It's difficult to... Yeah, so I'm just hearing it depends on the person. Hi, Janet. I'm actually just talking about intentions and if they should be broad or if they should be narrow. So for complete healing that you'll ever have may not happen, right? But something like to heal your heart or your nervous system, or just to shift a relationship or to shift a dynamic is really possible if you are holding that intention and holding that high space for that to come in. That is absolutely, completely possible. Okay, let me see what else. Any other questions? If you have questions about the 7 days. Do we need to be available? No, you don't, Julie. Good question. So I activate, and you don't have to be there, but to know that I activate at 8 a.m. every day, every morning, Eastern Standard Time. So you can be at home sitting in meditation, knowing that I'm activating that for you and for everyone and for the group. And then I will post once it's activated. And you can post questions and I will respond in our group. And I will more than likely come on live during the week and talk to you guys. Yes, okay, Lisa's asking if you're in a completely different time zone, like I know some people are. It is okay that you're sleeping, yes. Yeah, absolutely fine that you're not awake. So your intentions before you go to bed, let me just ask about that. Yeah, so you can state your intention if you're sleeping before you go to bed. And you could say something like, just have this be divinely activated now, and so it is. And then when you wake up, you can just check in with yourself, you can check in with the group, whatever you need. If for some reason that you're struggling, I mean, this is really interesting, right? Because we are going through what we're calling this negativity, this discomfort. It could be physical pain, and we're transcending that, we're going through that. But sometimes we really do have to go through that, and sometimes there could be a pushback where we feel worse before we feel better. Because we're working every single day, that generally doesn't happen just because we're moving through stuff so fast. But if there is anybody that gets, I don't want to say stuck, but anyone that feels stuck and doesn't feel like they're moving forward, you can just post in the group and we can all hold space for you and I can check in for you. Okay, Denise has a question. Yeah, so she's asking if we should rate our intention beforehand. So as the most important, do you mean, Denise? As what you want to manifest first? Yeah, and that's another thing, because that's like a mind thing, right? So what I've seen happen is our ego, our mind will say, okay, I want number one to be number one, and I want that the most. And less is 2, and even less is 3. But what will happen is all your intention as energy will get put out there in the universe, and it all really gets worked on at the same time, I want to say. Okay, so Denise says no, like to see progress and seeing change. Yeah, oh, that's kind of the same thing. Yeah, so it will get worked on in a divine order is really what I'm being told right now, if that makes sense. Yeah, because our ego has ideas about what we want, but that may not necessarily be the best for our evolution and the fastest way to get us where we really want to go. I hope that answers your question. Can you change intentions midweek? Okay, let me just ask that. And then, yeah, so I hear no, and let me just ask why that is. Yeah, because it's going to take those 7 days to work on all those 3 intentions. Is that right? Yeah, so most of us, I think, well, most of us are energy healers and have had a lot of work already. And I think the things we're putting into these intentions are like our big things, right? There are things that we haven't been able to shift on our own. So it does take some time. We are in linear time. And yeah, so it will take some time. Again, that's why I'm doing these 7 days, so we can have some real intense healing time. These healings will run, let me ask, an average of 4 hours for all of us. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. So stick with the 3, I would say. Okay, Denise, if your intention is a 2 when you start, maybe it's a 4 after day 1. So are you asking? Yeah, so you can do that. Is that what you're saying? You can go in and people can go in and ask at the beginning, like on a scale of 0 to 10, say we're putting heart healing in to heal all heart woundings, to heal the physical heart, to heal heart walls. This is multi-dimensional, so this can be over lifetimes, generational. You might get a, hi Susan, you might get a 0 at the beginning, and then you can check each day and see how that goes up for you. Yes, yeah, so that's a really good idea. And you can even post that in the group. That's really beautiful to do. And Susan asked about intentions. Yeah, okay, that answered it. Awesome. Yeah, so the meditation, okay, let me just ask. Yeah, so it's really up to you. Whenever you can schedule some time. I know sometimes in the morning people have time, some people work and they're rushing to get out the door. It's just important that you set some time aside for you. 30 minutes, 60 minutes. That is just dedicated. The meditation is so beautiful. It just takes you to that vast open space, infinite space, that you can just drop your intention into that. And yeah, that really changes things on a cellular level for everybody. And yes, I will be running 7 days of healing on Easter week. So April 4th, yeah, and that is a really, really beautiful time to do it. That week is just incredible, obviously, for obvious reasons. So thank you for bringing that up, Julie. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to add. Anyone has any questions? Yeah, so the meditation is the one that I already posted. It's posting in the 7 Days of Healing Facebook group, which is a public group, the general group, which anyone can be in. Yeah, so I think there'll be a lot of people come that Easter week. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, so really my job is to place your intentions in this space and to be a scaffold for you to dream and imagine and to try this out and to take, just to try this on and see how this type of healing suits you and fits you, and try it out for yourself. Do it on yourself. Do a little auto clearing for your cat or dog, or set an intention, or for yourself or for your children, as you start to get comfortable with this and as you see the benefits of this for yourself. And people ask me, can I do more than 1 week? Yeah, of course. We have a lot of stuff going on, right, that we want to transcend. And yeah, I made it not expensive, so everybody can have this really intense, beautiful experience for like the price of 1 energy healing session. So that was really, really one of my top priorities for creating this. Let me see. Okay, does anyone have any more questions? So I'd like to, if you have an intention, or if you don't, if you could come up with an intention, and let's place ourselves in this. I'm going to lead us on this a little meditation right now, so you can place your intentions. Okay, I'm just waiting, see if anyone has any questions. Let's see what else, if there was anything else I wanted to say. And the 7 is such a powerful number too, right? It's in so many, so all of the Abrahamic religions speak of the number 7, how important it is in Buddhism, in ancient Egyptian mythology, extremely powerful. Okay, so hopefully everybody has an intention. Okay, so okay, let's go ahead and close our eyes. You can place your hands on your heart center, your heart space. I'm just going to take some deep breaths. And begin to center and ground the body. We're just asking that anything that doesn't serve us right now, any energy that's around us, just transmutes, dissolves right now. We can all do that. It's something good to do in the morning. Any energy that isn't inherently mine leaves now. And we're asking that for people watching. Thank you. Okay, so we're asking, we're closing all doors at each chakra point, and definitely closing doors at all lower dimensional energies, lower dimensional, our lower dimensional chakras, closing doors. The lower 3, that's where a lot of our negativity gets stuck. So we can do this, we can imagine our chakras, placing attention on each one, starting at the root chakra, and just sending it love and healing light. And imagine a door closing there, and it turning into a star, into a light point, light star, bursting into a star. And then moving up into the second chakra. And the same thing here. Closing any doorways that are open. And imagining this chakra bursting into a star light point. Just sending it healing love and energy. And then moving up into the third chakra. Okay, and this is a big one for people. This is our power center right here. So let's break and delete all contracts, promises, agreements that no longer serve her highest and best right here. Anything that's stopping us being powerful, stopping us being in our power. We're asking that to come to the surface, to be cleared and to be healed right now. Closing any doorways to lower dimensional energies. I'm actually seeing the chakra it's a wheel, it's an energy wheel. So I'm actually seeing those beginning to spin for people right now. So if you're able to visualize that. So it's just spinning off all this energetic debris off of these chakras. And then maybe even right now you could say, stay in intention, I am powerful. My healing capabilities have no end. They're boundless. I have the capability to heal myself in this moment, right? In this moment. And so it is. I am powerful beyond measure. And then moving up into the heart center, into the heart space. You can actually link your hands, link your fingers, or have one hand over the other, thumbs touching, to create that energetic connection with the heart space. And asking any walls to drop around the heart right now. As these are no longer needed. Any multi-dimensional blocks, any generational inherited heart blocks, any blocks to receiving love, feeling love, being love in this moment, dissolve. Closing doors to any lower dimensional energies. Imagining the heart chakra, it's all the debris flying off and that bursting into a star point. Now I'm seeing the, how when you're online people send the hearts, right? I'm seeing that. Because they like something, they're sending hearts. I'm just seeing all these hearts. They're bursting out of your energetic heart. And those hearts are you loving you. They're being reabsorbed into you. And then they're sent out into the collective, which completely changes the dynamic of the collective consciousness. So we heal first, and then when our cup is full, that love and light spills out into the collective. And then moving up into the fifth chakra, into the throat chakra. You can place your hand over that throat chakra if you wish. So this is our power to communicate, to speak our truth, to not hold back, to not swallow our words, to be free and open with our expression in every moment. Closing doors to any lower dimensional energies, and having this chakra, see this chakra bursting into a star point as well. And then moving up into our third eye, into our sixth chakra. So really experiencing this, like between our ears, it's really in the middle of our head. Okay, so any debris that's on this chakra, just imagine this flying off right now. This is a huge power center for us, for channeling, bringing in light, for channeling other galactic beings, our star seed, companions, counterparts that are on these other planets. And then moving up to the crown chakra, which is about 6 inches above our head. And just doing any sweeping, any deep cleaning I'm seeing. Just sweeping all the debris, closing any doors. And asking new doors to open. Temple doors to open for us right now is my intention. And seeing this crown chakra bursting into a star point. Then I'd like you to take your awareness and have your awareness expand out to the front, to the sides of you, to the back of you, maybe like 6 feet in front of you, on all sides, above and below. And then have that awareness, that attention expand out further so that you encompass the whole of the space of the room that you are in right now. And then expanding out even further out of the room that you are in. And expanding as far out into space as you can imagine. And maybe you see yourself moving above the earth, looking down on yourself. And noticing the freedom in this space. The emptiness, the peace in which to create. And in this space you can state your intention. And begin to see that intention manifested. Feel that intention manifested. See your intention manifested, and what does that look like for you? bring in any light essence, any light particles come back to you at this point. All these light essence come streaming back to you. Coming back into the heart, or anywhere that you see that it is needed. Can come into your governing meridian, into your central channel, and distribute from there. It could come into your crown chakra, or go into all of the chakras, the meridians. And holding this potentiality, this actualization for your intention as you move out into your day. Thank you everybody for showing up and participating. If anyone has any questions, maybe not. If you have any questions, you can post after. If you're watching this in the replay or you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link below to join. And if you are already joined and signed up, I am so looking forward to Sunday and to begin. And every consecutive Sunday with all of you. This is such a blessing for me. So thank you all.